When Pisces gets to the stage that forget they know how to fight, you have to actually care. You have to actually care about yourself. Yes, you're valuable, you're useful, you're necessary, absolutely necessary. Why do you think you keep coming back? Come back as an Aries. Yeah, come back as an Aries so you can learn how to fight again. And they become complacent. They don't want to do the work. They get lazy. So that's what happens. And they're very like, que sera, sera, que sera, sera, que sera, sera, whatever, I don't care. Whatever. When really within that whatever energy, they can actually like make some productive moves. Because I know how that feels. I see you, boo, because you're a part of me. That's Pisces. You Pisceans on the line? Who said yes? Pisces in the room is Katrina. All else is I do, my girls. So on the money, it's a beautiful thing being Pisces. Thank you for saying that with 87777. So familiar with Pisces energies. Joy said Pisces moon. Oh, beautiful, Katrina. I love Pisces moon. My little brothers want any hits confrontation. They all do. Because I don't see what the point is. At the end of this ride, they're dying anyways. What's the point? We're just trying to figure out who's bigger and badder. It seems stupid to them. Yes, I feel that. I felt a lot of those things, is what Sian said. It's actually Noku, meaning freedom, and dad was Pisces and younger daughter. Oh, cool. Sian, you're a Pisces sun. Beautiful. Any other Pisces on the live? They cry a lot as children, absolutely. Because Pisces children can feel the energy of the people in the room without them knowing what's going on with them. So if a Pisces grew up in a home where there was a lot of turmoil, a lot of discord, it's very overwhelming for their senses. Because they already felt the energy, but now they also have to see it and hear it. Someone says, what's the difference between Pisces, Sun, and Moon? So Sun is your ego, and Moon is how you experience your emotional world. Pisces Moon is going to feel more like a Pisces than an actual Pisces. I did an unhealed Pisces, so it's nice to hear about when they're healed. Pisces Moon are scary, absolutely. Pisces is scary energy if not handled correctly. Somebody said my Sun and rising signs are both Pisces. Good, so this was definitely made for you guys. For those of you guys that know Pisces, what do you think about how it described what they're like? You're 46 and it's taken you a long time to understand what it's like to be a Pisces and to embrace feeling good about it. Good for you. I'm glad you're still working on it. I wouldn't care if you were 76 or 96. As long as you eventually get it, then that already means you're a better person than you were yesterday, and that deserves to be celebrated every day. Because some people never get there, and that's what's so sad. Some Pisceans never get there. And then they have to come back as Aries and do it all over again. Sian said, I have to really step back when we get into an ego trip. The description was quite on paper. Megan said, I can see this behavior in other creators that are Pisces. Yes. So this is very much so Pisces energy. Just kind all the way through, all the way down to their soul kind. But very empathic, very sensitive, very affected by the pain in the world. It's a very tough mission. That's why a lot of people fail it. Most Pisces that you'll see, Pisces Sun, have lived so many lives, like hundreds of lives. They've done this so many times, and they haven't mastered it yet. They're struggling. Most Pisces that you'll meet will be unevolved Pisces, because it is the toughest. It's the toughest step. It's the last step. They can push back against institutions. So they can raise their voice against social injustice. They can stand up for what's right. They can not have affairs, which is another thing that Pisces does a lot of. Lots of affairs with Pisces. There's lots of things they can do differently that they choose not to because they just want to vibe. And they're vibing because they don't want to deal. So it's not even a good vibe. The only true, real vibe for Pisces is vibing with God. If you're not vibing with the energies, you're not vibing with spirit, you're not vibing with your ancestors, you're not vibing with your spirit team, you're not vibing with your angels, you're not vibing with your God or your goddess or your gods, then I'm sorry, Pisces, you're not vibing. You're in Delulu land. You're disconnected. You're avoiding. You're pretending. You're not dealing at all. You're not coping. Because that tells me you're not allowing yourself to feel anything meaningful. You're just avoiding. You're just avoiding. And you think avoiding is going to get you out of it, but it doesn't. And then you come back as an Aries and have to do it all over again. Because you didn't want to learn that you needed to actually work. You're very much so necessary. The same force that decided I was necessary decided you were necessary. It's not a different source. It's the same. So if I'm necessary, you're necessary. If you're not necessary, then I'm not necessary. And I know I'm necessary. So I know you're necessary. So you need to snap out of it. Okay? Snap out of it. That self-hatred, no, we got over that in Scorpio. No. We went through that in Scorpio. We worked through that in Scorpio. You already learned how to do it from Scorpio. You already know what to do. You're just not wanting to do it. And I need you to stop. Get in the game. Okay? Granny. Granny. Granny, you need to get in the game. Okay? Okay? These babies need you. Okay? There are babies out here. Aries is literally just getting here, has no idea what the fuck is going on. They need you to let them know how it goes. You're not even trying to help them. You're letting them like kill themselves. Pisces, that's not cute. And you think you ain't gonna pay for that? You have a responsibility, okay? You have work to do. The rest of us are in the back four, we got work to do. We came with an agenda, okay? Yours is to give it to the world. So I'm gonna need you to give it. Okay? Okay. Scarlett said, I hated myself, drug addict, and had to evolve. Scarlett, praise God, because that is a very common Pisces story. You're not alone. That's probably what you had to go through to become who you are today. So never have any regrets about anything you've ever had to go through to become who you are. Because if you hadn't gone there, you wouldn't have known who you are. Now you know you're a warrior. Now you know you're a warrior. Pisces does not want to activate their warrior side, but that's what they need to get through life. That's what they need. They need that fight. And they want to act like they have no muscles. No, I know you're old, but you're not dead. You're old, but you're not dead. And if you don't do your work, you're going to come back and be dead. Then you're going to come back and old and do it again. You still have a voice. If you got one, use it. You got hands, give her those hands. You got a nose, smell, make people smell nice things. You got feet, walk around. You got a smile, bless it, bless it. Bless people with it. You got a voice, greet people with a hello. Okay, I need you to care about yourself. And I need you to know we care about you too. Regardless of what we're going through. All of us are crazy. You cannot possibly accept all the energy we're giving you as fact. It's not. We just be going through stuff sometimes. This shit don't even make sense half the time, to be honest with you, Pisces. You don't even make sense half the time. You just can't leave us hanging. You just can't move to another state. You just can't go to another country. You just can't do that. It's not nice. It's not nice. That's not what we asked of you. That's not right. We're out here struggling, you could tell. The fact that you even have to explain to us what kindness is means that you know we're struggling. And you're just like, peace out. That's not right. So let's fix that, okay? I love you, Pisces. I got a part 2 coming up for you on Thursday. Hopefully my voice will be better. Thank you for all my gifts. Thank you for hanging out with me. I love you guys. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful evening. Au revoir.
You can book your astrology reading at intuitivehealing.com. You can also watch videos at Intuitive Healing here on YouTube for Astrology 101 content. Listen to the Aquarius podcast on Spotify, as well as here on YouTube for your horoscope. If you're interested in astrology and love connections, you can visit at Styled Under Libra. And of course, for health and wellness and holistic healing, visit at Styled Under Virgo for all of your astrology content. Thanks so much for watching.